we wanted to share a bit of Rob's story because in the past 6 months, Rob's, when he first came to us, has gone from 27.5% body fat, and the last time we did your check-in, you were sitting at 11.5. But Rob has actually been a member with Shredded for quite a while and took a break from Shredded.
2023, had a bit of a rough year, slipped into some pretty poor drinking and eating habits, and I was coming to the gym maybe once or twice a week at most. Towards the end of the year, lost my dog and got a new puppy, and drinking got worse. So towards the end of the year, I decided it was time to ask for some help for the first time, and came into Kel's office. We had sat down. She teamed me up with Chris, and yeah, it's been a pretty good 6 months and pretty low drinking.
So I think the first thing was identifying the sort of habits that were going to get in the way of getting a result. And as Rob has sort of said, he gave up drinking for a couple of prolonged stints, which I think enabled him to get some really good momentum and consistency with his training. And then, on the back of that was just building a really consistent training habit. As you probably mentioned, there was times where he had to take a bit of a break. He had a surgery he had to have, but we trained pretty hard up until that, and then the time off, was minimised by, I think, increasing his fitness leading up to that. And then, the other big change was his diet. I know he drastically overhauled that and went very high protein, which obviously facilitated him getting a phenomenal body composition result.
So during this time when Rob's got these incredible results, it hasn't always been 100% every time he's come into the gym. Like, if you have even had a few setbacks.
Yeah, so recently have had the surgery. So that was six weeks ago. So I've still been coming to the gym, but just been doing a very modified program with Chris. So it hasn't quite been about progressive overload. It's just been more about just continuing the habit of just coming daily and just being on top of, the inner demons that sometimes get in the way of training and healthy lifestyle. So,
Rob, having the dog here has been helped too, hasn't it?
Yeah,
it's the real reason why you came.
The dog helps a lot,
Yeah.
He probably actually pushed me more towards coming on a daily basis just to see his happy little head sometimes, actually.
Mm-hmm. So the takeaway here is like, there's been some times when Rob's given it 100%, there's been times when he had to back off, but what's been really inspirational is that you've been really consistent, and that progress over perfection is so important. And this is great to help inspire any other people sitting on the sidelines or sitting on the couches thinking that, I can't go to the gym because I've got to give it 100%. You just got to put the work in, day out. Some days you're going to put in less effort and some days you're going to put in more. But if you be consistent like you have been with Rob, and you've got the right support around you, you're going to get the incredible results that Rob has got.